Mayor Morton's such a special person for all of us who are Evanstonians, for her deep dedication to the fabric of our city. And that dedication started in District 65. If you were lucky enough, as I was, to engage with Mayor Morton one-on-one, the conversation would always be about what's most important for the children in Evanston, what's most important for Evanston, and how we move forward together as a community. It's the same conversation that I have with Jim day in and day out.
And so Mac has the same passion, the same drive, the same excellence that Mrs. Morton had. But also he has compassion. And compassion is understanding that everyone's not the same. One size doesn't fit all, and so you may have to do some creative stuff to make things happen.
So when you think about the true nature of public service and of being a servant leader for a community to make a difference in the lives of the people you serve, Mayor Morton stands on top of that podium, and Jim is standing right next to her.
Pretty much everything that's happened is his fault in terms of all of this.
You know, Jimmy, you were just a great guy from the day you came into the gym, man. You did whatever was asked to do, and you did it at a high level. And no one would have ever known you were a darn student teacher. They'd have thought you were a teacher with 20 years of experience.
Well, you guys gave me the whole gym to run, so it was good enough.
I don't know how to say. He's just Mr. Mac. He's that type of guy who's helping everyone out.
Mr. Mac's big thing is we're a family, and you truly feel like that when you're here.
And before every single day, he says, what does he say?
Walk in, have a great day. Let's go. Walk in, have a great day.
The one thing he's taught me from day one when I stepped into this position is people have to come first.
He is able to connect with kids.
He sees the good in every student.
I enjoy watching a person that truly wakes up every morning and thinks about each of our students, and then when he goes home, it's still on his mind.
I think he actually genuinely cares about us.
He walks into classrooms and asks, what are you learning right now? That is something I haven't heard other teachers talk about their principals doing.
After school every day, he drives around and checks that everybody's coming home safely.
When 6th graders come into the building, the very first day, parents are nervous. He turns to the parents and says, take out your cell phone. Here's my phone number. You can call me anytime you need to.
It's just things like that. He goes above and beyond and does things he doesn't have to do that he's not required to do for the students.
I think in honoring Jim, it's important that, and if he were sitting here next to me, he would absolutely say, this isn't about McCollum. This is about the Shute family. This is about the children that we serve. This is about Evanston. This is about District 65.
I think he understands this community in a way that is so deeply personal that it's not just a responsibility for him to keep us lifted and to keep us going, but it's just become the fabric of who he is.
He's still that mentor. He definitely shows his human side. His allergies tend to kick up from time to time.
Each decision that I contemplated and said, well, what would Mr. Mack do? He's very genuine, and he is going to give you the good and the bad, but is always going to be there to support you through both.
I think he really helps me want to be a better teacher and to reach every kid and see them in the most positive light possible.
My children and the children who have attended Shute will remember Jim for the rest of their lives.
He said, he's a father figure to me because I never had a father, so.
I would tell him that I really respect him and how he does his job.
From my heart to the rest of my family's heart, I want to tell Mr. Mack, you are a part of our family.
I think he's the best principal ever. I wouldn't want any other principal than Mr. Mack. Honestly, he's a role model to me. I used to never like school, but now sometimes I feel like I can be a principal someday.
I couldn't be more appreciative. I couldn't be more appreciative for how he stands tall for what's most important, which is making a difference in the lives of our kids. So I thank you, Jim, for that.
Thank you, Mr. Mack.
Shute students always responsible, respectful, and taking the Shute road to be successful. Have a wonderful day.